All right, let's jump right into this explainer. If you're not driving right now, maybe just close your eyes for a second. Think about the absolute mountain of software you need just to run a modern business today. It's totally overwhelming, right? Well, today we're breaking down a brand new, incredibly cinematic launch trailer for a platform called BridgeConnect. And look, they are positioning themselves as way more than just another tool in your stack. They're calling this the actual future of business operations. So let's unpack their whole architecture and see what they're actually bringing to the table. You know, they hit the nail right on the head here. Every business starts with a dream. We've all lived that classic startup montage, haven't we? The late nights, laptops glowing in a dark room, way too much coffee, and those whiteboards absolutely covered in big world-changing ideas. That early passion, it's electric. But somewhere along the way, that pristine, exciting dream kind of gets buried. It literally gets buried underneath the day-to-day chaos of just trying to keep the business machinery running. And man, that chaos, it looks like a never-ending, exhausting checklist. Think about it. You need a CRM, then email marketing, then automation software. Oh, and calendar apps, social media schedulers, support tickets, AI tools, invoicing, website builders. It's just endless. It is literally one login after another, one hefty monthly subscription after another. And you end up wasting thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours just trying to duct tape all these totally disconnected tools together. It's just a recipe for disaster, with your critical customer data scattered to the wind. But let's just take a breath for a second. Business really shouldn't be this complicated. It shouldn't feel like you're going to battle with your own software stack every single day just to make one sale. It should just flow. So what if everything actually worked together? And I definitely don't mean connected by those clunky third-party plugins that seem to break every time there's a minor update. And I don't mean held together by some complex integration where you basically need an engineering degree just to figure it out. I'm talking about a world where your entire business operation is designed as one single intelligent platform from day one. Just imagine that level of simplicity for a second. And that brings us to the big cinematic reveal of their trailer. Introducing BridgeConnect. They are making it super clear right out of the gate that this isn't just another CRM hitting the market, and it is definitely not some piecemeal automation tool. They are pitching a massive paradigm shift in how we think about our software. They are framing BridgeConnect as a fully unified business operating system. So the crucial point is really understanding what a unified business operating system actually means in practice. Basically, it's a single connected platform that's completely powered by intelligence. Instead of juggling 10 different apps, you're building beautiful websites, launching high-converting funnels, managing your customers, closing sales, and even running complex AI workflows all in one centralized spot. You never, ever have to rebuild or sync that same customer data across different apps because it all lives in the exact same ecosystem. Whether you're a scrappy startup or a massive enterprise, their pitch is that this completely eliminates the chaos. When you see it in practice, the trailer shows off this incredibly sleek, unified interface where everything just works together so naturally. You're no longer opening one tab to check your email campaigns, another one to look at your CRM pipeline, and then a third just to see your website analytics. The whole core concept driving this is one platform, everything connected. It's custom designed so you can build, manage, automate, and grow, all without that constant draining friction of context switching. Let's move to and see how this builds in an actual real-world scenario. The trailer walks us through this totally seamless automation flow. First, a new lead is captured right through a funnel built inside the platform. Then, step 2, an AI agent instantly qualifies that lead based on your own custom rules. Step 3, a targeted email sequence fires off automatically to nurture them. Step 4, the prospect books an appointment directly on your integrated calendar. And finally, step 5, the deal is won and it automatically updates your CRM. All of that just happens autonomously in the background, freeing you up to focus on the big picture. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is their AI lab feature. BridgeConnect is claiming they aren't just giving you a piece of software, they're actually giving you a digital workforce. Like, literally imagine being able to hire AI employees right from your dashboard. You could deploy an AI sales closer to follow up with leads, an AI content writer for your blogs, or even an AI support agent that handles customer questions 24/7. They're designed to scale your business around the clock, literally while you sleep. How cool is that? And because everything is happening under one single roof, your data suddenly becomes incredibly powerful. Think about it. Since BridgeConnect is hosting your website, tracking your emails, and running your CRM, it can give you these deep, real-time insights into conversions and revenue. You can instantly see exactly what's driving your growth. Like, oh, 33% is coming from Facebook, or 14% from email, and you get all of that without having to pay for or even set up some separate, complicated reporting dashboard. Which brings us to the bottom line financial argument. And honestly, it's pretty staggering. When you add up a traditional tech stack, the funnel builder, the CRM, email marketing, calendar, storefront, you are easily looking at over 540,000 Naira every single month. But by replacing those 10 plus tools with this all-in-one unified experience, they project that cost dropping to just 48,500 Naira a month. Just think about the massive amount of capital that frees up. That is hard cash you can inject straight back into actual growth, advertising, or building better products. And they actually back up these big claims with feedback from real founders who are using the system right now. Aisha Mohammed, an e-commerce founder, said, "Finally, a platform that does everything we need and makes it actually easy to use." And really, that ease of use seems to be the ultimate goal here, doesn't it? It's all about stripping away that software bloat and getting back to a system that just empowers you to do your absolute best work, completely free from all those technical headaches. So, this brings us to the absolute core ethos of BridgeConnect. Build smarter, grow faster. The main takeaway from analyzing this launch trailer is that they definitely aren't just pitching another basic SaaS tool to cram into your already crowded bookmarks bar. No, they're trying to build the foundational infrastructure for the entire next generation of business. It's a really compelling argument for moving faster, working smarter, and finally scaling your dream without those artificial limits imposed by fractured, messy software. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a final provocative thought to chew on. How far could your business actually grow if you finally eliminated the chaos? If you stopped managing software subscriptions and started managing your dream again, where would you be a year from now? It's a seriously powerful question, and with platforms like this hitting the market, the answer is entirely up to you. Thanks so much for joining me today.